guys, what's up? Welcome to a video on this channel. We have a very late what I watched in March video for you guys. It's just been a crazy month and I'm really just happy I'm getting out even in this month because I literally thought I was gonna have to just hold off and do what I watched in March and April video. I literally thought I was gonna be so late that I have to just push it off until next month, but we are getting it done in this month. Very late, but better late than never. So let's talk about what I watched in March, even though we're literally in almost May. So I watched 11 movies in March. I did not think I was gonna watch that many because it really did start out quite slow, but I'm really proud of myself to be able to watch as many as I did. Two of these are not movies, they are mini-series, which we'll get into when we get there. So I guess technically I only watched 9, but even still, I'm gonna give myself a pat in the back. I have blown my goal of watching 25 movies in 2025 out of the water, and we're just gonna see where we go from here. We'll see. I'm hoping we get to 50, but we will see. Let's get into it. Let's check out the films and miniseries I watched this month. Well, in March. So we started out with a bang, and I finally for the first time watched Interstellar. So right into it, we really did just start out with watching an incredible film. I cannot believe I waited this long to watch this movie. When I tell you this has the most craziest, insane, mind-blowing twists in the entire world, I mean it. I did not see the twist coming at all. From my understanding, I thought the ending of the film was whenever Matthew McConaughey was watching the home videos back of his kids growing up. That wasn't even close to the end. This movie is just packed with so much incredibleness. I was so blown away. I will say, towards the end, the movie got a little convoluted for my taste. I think just because I have a little small pea brain, so it got a little hard for me to wrap my mind around. Even still, I think it was just a masterpiece of a film. Christopher Nolan always does these like insane films, and this is just one of the best ever. I gave it 4.5 stars solely because I think they could have done a little bit better of a job when it comes to the ending and kind of explaining it a little bit better so that pea brain people like me would understand it more. But also I'm trying not to give it too much fault because I really hate when like movies and TV shows dumb down their stuff, you know, for the audience, because I think their audience isn't smart. Next up, I watched Priscilla, which was a really good little film. It's a quiet sleeper kind of movie for me. I think Sofia Coppola does such incredible work with her movies because they are so female driven, and I really did enjoy this film for what it was. I think it could have done a little bit more in terms of maybe take it to another level so it isn't kind of just like a more of a boring biopic. Not that this movie's boring at all, but I think it could have done a little something extra. But even still, I did really enjoy it, and I gave it 3.5 stars. Then I rewatched my favorite movie of all time, The Social Network from David Fincher. This is my #1 film ever in the history of films. So #1 film I've ever watched. This is my favorite film of all time. Every time I watch it, I'm just so amazed about how incredible every aspect of this movie is. From the score, from the cinematography, from the actual storytelling, how it's all wrapped up in the end is just perfection. The direction from David Fincher, the writing from Aaron Sorkin, they're just powerhouses in this movie. They're just at their peak, at their best in their craft. I will never not love this movie. It's just one of the best films ever made, in my opinion. Then I went to my local art house theater group and checked out Mickey 17 with a friend of mine, and that was really fun. I always love going there because it's just a different experience to watch a movie in the more like non-profit for the love of movies theater versus a movie theater. But in terms of the movie, I thought it was good. I think it's a little bit too on the nose in some aspects, a little too out there and crazy in some other aspects, but overall I really enjoyed the film. I really loved what it had to say. Actually, this is actually the first movie I've ever seen from the director Bong Joon-ho. I know he did Parasite, and I've yet to see Parasite, or Okja, or Snowpiercer. I should really check out those films. Overall, I really did enjoy this movie, and I gave it 4 stars. Ice Princess was the next movie we watched. I've seen this movie before, so it is a rewatch, but I did not watch this movie since I was a kid. I knew my family decided to watch it together in honor of Michelle Trachtenberg's passing. May she rest in peace. This movie is just, it's such a comfort film. Definitely is like a little bit of a cliche, but it's a Disney movie. what can you do? It's just a cute, fun movie, and I gave it 4 stars on Letterboxd. So the next film I watched isn't necessarily a film, it's a mini-series on HBO called We Are Who We Are from director Luca Guadagnino. I love all of Luca's stuff. He just makes such interesting films that are just so beautiful. I love his eye. His direction is so stunning, and his direction definitely shined in this mini-series, but I didn't love it. It felt weird. And I know Luca's films can lean on the more weird side, and I love that about him. He takes those risks, but I don't know, the relationship that the main character has with his mother is just off to me, and I don't know. I love it exploring sexuality and, you know, gender identity and friendship and first love and all of that. I love that whole exploration, but it did feel a little bit tainted in some aspects. And some of the miniseries did feel a little jarring for jarring's sake, which Luca does, again, lean in that kind of jarring, weird side of his movies, which I really like about it, but this felt like there wasn't meaning behind the jarringness of it. I gave it 2.5 stars on Letterboxd. Oh my god, then we switched up completely, and I finally decided to check out Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. This movie is so cute and so perfect. It's nothing, you know, super out there in terms of like storytelling. It's just a sweet, cute little packaged film, and I really, really enjoyed it. I actually was like, I need to watch something, but I don't want to watch anything super long, so I literally looked up on Letterboxd good movies that are an hour and a half long, and this one came up, and I'm like, you know what, let me fucking finally watch it. I'm so glad I finally did. I could see why people love this film so much. It's a good, heartwarming little movie about relationships and love and family. It's really sweet. I give it 5 stars on Letterboxd, so I was giving it a little like. And then I watched Adolescence, which is the second mini series on this list. I saw people were logging it, so I was like, hell yeah, I'm happy to log this, even though it's not technically a film. Damn, it should be. Oh my god, I love this mini series. I could go on forever about this, but I'm gonna try and keep it short and sweet here. First of all, the one take idea is so fun and could be really done gimmicky, but this felt it was needed. The one take was needed for the story that was being told here. It's just so heartbreaking, but also so eye-opening and like sobering. It really said what it needed to say in such a beautiful way. I'm just gonna leave it there. I gave it 5 stars on Letterboxd. Then I watched The Fundamentals of Caring, which is definitely a lighter-hearted film. This was just a cute little fun film I wanted to check out for a while now. Me and my friend were like feeling something just more lighthearted, and this definitely checked that box. It's a beautiful film about an unlikely friendship and healing and adventure. It's just a good, even kill film. You know, nothing to write home about, but that's okay. Not every film needs to be a fantastic film, and this was just a good one to just watch and enjoy. I gave it 2.5 stars on Letterboxd. Then I watched Flow. Oh my god, you have no idea how hard it was to watch this as a big cat lover. Please let these animals be okay in this freaking like futuristic abandoned world. It was really sweet. I really, really enjoyed it. I gave it 4.5 stars, and I put it down 1/2 star solely because I didn't love the animation. It was good, but I don't know, something about it just wasn't my favorite. It felt a little like choppy. Overall though, it was a beautiful film, beautiful little story. I also gave it a little heart, little like on Letterboxd as well. And the final film I watched in March of 2025 was very, 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 very different from Flow and Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. This movie was, whoa. It's not a Luca film because I love Luca's stuff, but this was, I don't know if this film was for me. It was a little annoying, to be honest. The main character I didn't love very much, and also the side character as well. The film I'm talking about here is Queer from Luca Guadagnino, and this came out in 2024, and it's about William Lee, played by Daniel Craig, and Drew Starkey plays Eugene Alderton, and their kind of situationship essentially. It was, again, Luca's eye is just so beautiful. All his films are so beautiful to look at. This story just wasn't my favorite. Again, I felt a little too jarring for my taste. I love the character study of who Daniel Craig's character is. You can tell he has a lot of hurt and is trying to find love in all the wrong places. It is an interesting like character study on relationships in that aspect, but overall it didn't hit for me. I did give it 3 stars on Letterboxd. And that's it. That is all of the movies I watched in March. We have quite a interesting range interesting range of different films we watched. But that is where I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what films you watched in March, and before we go, we have to end with the song of the day. The song of the day for this video is Blip by Olivia O'Brien. You guys need to listen to that song. Honestly, that whole EP, I think it's an EP, it's only a few songs. It's really, really freaking good, and Blip is such a refreshing song from Olivia. I really, really, really enjoyed it. Definitely check it out, and that is where I'll leave you. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe before you go. And love you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye! Bye, 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 bye.